this is Sandra and my channel Life Over 60 with Sandra. Today I want to talk about dreams. We were asked a question, my daughter and I, in a video not too long ago about whether we remembered our dreams. My answer was, yeah, sometimes I remember the important ones, I think, or the ones that are quite vivid I remember, but I don't remember all of them. But I wanted to ask you, do you remember your dreams? Not exactly your dreams at night, but do you remember the dreams that you had as a young person? Do you remember what you wanted to be? Do you remember what goals you would like to have? Or what things that were really important that you look forward to when you were older? I know I've talked about this before, about trying to realize your dreams and how important it is. But I read an article the other day by Richard Branson, the CEO of the Virgin Group. I wrote a blog about my impressions of his article, and I'm going to put the link down below. But today I just thought I would talk a little bit about how, as we grow older and we get enmeshed in everything around us, raising our children, trying to earn a living and trying to survive and doing everything for everyone else. That seems to have always been a woman's role most of her life, at least in my generation, that we were always dedicated to helping others, to giving ourselves and our time to other people. Now, that's absolutely wonderful, because if you've done that, you probably have raised great kids and you have a wonderful relationship with all your friends and family. That's wonderful, because we've played an important role in many lives around us. But sometimes our selflessness has actually been a detriment to our own dreams. When I was a young girl, I had a memory board. And on that memory board, I would cut out pictures from magazines and I would pin them up on the board and dream about them. And hope someday that they did come true. But along the way, I had a lot of hills and valleys that stopped me from realizing some of their dreams. But you know what? I never forgot them. And I think it's really important for you, even though you're over 50, you're over 60, it's really not too late to pull those dreams out of the bottom of the drawer and bring them out and realize them. Especially if you're retired and you have time, you do have time to realize and to maybe fill that bucket list that has been waiting there for years to be realized and to be filled. I decided that I really loved to write when I was in my 50s. I decided that I really wanted to be an actress in my 50s. And here I am, almost close to 80, and I'm doing a YouTube channel. Now that's me, that's my life. But you maybe want to go back to school. Maybe you want to get your college degree. Maybe you want to learn a language or play an instrument. Or maybe you want to volunteer for some type of charity where you can help children and help people who are less fortunate than you are. I cannot emphasize enough that without dreams, we would have no entrepreneurs. We would have no women CEOs of corporations. We would have no new inventions. So without those dreams that we all have and are instilled with, life would be very, very bland. So put on your thinking caps, as I've often said, and I used to say to my students in Romper Room, and remember those dreams that you had when you were younger. And don't give up, and don't say, oh, well, I'm too old, I can't do it now, there's not enough time. There is enough time. Always, I've said, where there is a will, there is a way. You still can learn new skills, you can close the door to the chapter that you're in right now and open another door wide. But you have to want it, and you have to dream it, and you have to work for it. But you can really realize your dreams, because that's what we are made of. When you were raising your children, didn't you have dreams for your children? Didn't you instill dreams in them that they could do anything that they wanted in their lives if they just put their nose to the grindstone and they worked for it? Well, now it's your turn. It's your turn to be thinking about you. And sometimes selfishness at our age can be a good thing. So today, sit down, make a checklist, and think back of when you were a teenager and you had those wonderful dreams. Write the list and check them off and decide which dream is the most important to you and go for it. Don't be scattered, because you have to focus on at least one or two dreams. More than that, you can't do all at once. I don't say that they can't be done, but one at a time. You're free now. This is the best time of our lives to realize those dreams that you have set aside because of your responsibilities for other people that you love in your life. It's never too late. Remember, life over 60 is the best time of your life, and we can go forward and keep living and being productive and realizing our full potential. If you want to be the best grandmother in the world, that's great too. Be a wonderful grandmother to your grandchildren. Teach them, bring new games to them, open their minds to reading. So many of our young people today have their noses down in their iPads and their iPhones, and they're not reaching their heads up and looking around at the world around them and seeing the beauty and the wonder of where they are today and who you are today. Leave them with wonderful memories of who you are and what Grandma has done in her life. You will be a wonderful role model for them. That's my message for today. I hope you're going to have a wonderful week, and thank you for joining me again. I really love having all of you on this journey with me on YouTube. We're all learning at the same time together. I hope to see you again, and if you like me, give me a thumbs up, and if you have a comment, please comment below. And don't forget to log on to my WordPress blog at the link, which goes a little bit, it's a short, only about maybe 6 paragraphs, but it really is the concise thoughts of how I feel about dreaming and following your dreams. Take care. Hope to see you again.